the other place, what's powering the sexual energy for this particular circuit, like the ovaries and testes and uterus and prostate, is the sexual energy that fire up through the fire circuit. The deep earth energies in the pelvis, the more potency is from the sit bones. It brings that sexual quality that can transform through the whole body, and the sexual quality that transforms through the body in the yellow circuit is the erectile tissue in the penis and in the clitoris. So in the pelvis, now in olden days, apparently, or from Judy's article and now many people's article, the clitoris was just this tiny little thing here. But now with whoever the lady was, it travels all along. I don't know what this bone is called, but it's traveling from the pubic arch to the sit bones, the ischium or something, I think. But the clitoris is traveling along there on both sides, and then you've got the bulbs of the vestibule, and then you've got that's all sitting on top of the urogenital diaphragm across here. So this makes a triangle at the front. Now, last time we include, oh, stop breaking, you see, never ever get one of these adjustable pelvises because they just fall apart all over the place. Just get a solid one, it'll stay in the same place. We worked with the coccyx as the yellow energy point for the spine, and then we've got this V of the clitoris there, and that also makes a diamond, almost exact diamond, from the sit bones, from the coccyx to where the clitoris is and back to the sit bones. So this, we didn't use that as a diamond, but we're going to work with this diamond shape today, and that is also makes a diamond for the yellow energy. Now with the men, also the penis is coming through here, and it divides, and it also travels, or the connective tissue, the softer area comes down the middle and then comes inside to the prostate, but it comes down, and then the the erectile tissue splits and goes the same way as the clitoris and joins along here. So again, with the men, you've got the central area, and also it splits and makes this diamond. So we will be working with the yellow energies. Today we're gonna work with diamonds. This wasn't here this morning. This kind of appeared about 3 minutes before the group. Maybe that's why I'm in such a fluster. Normally I've got all day to get ready for it, but today I haven't. Oh God, I'm a mess. Let's look at this in here. Okay. Now, this anatomy book is from the early 90s. This is from, I think, well, probably 1990, to be honest. So this has got the old version of the clitoris. So I'm going to show you both. I think it's important because it shows a very physical way that women were subjugated, in that when we visualize something inside of ourselves in a certain way, that has a very real effect. So if you visualize your sexual organs in a certain way, that will have an effect on you internally. So now in this bottom picture, now I can't, because the screen is so small, I can't actually see it so well, but there we go. Let's come a bit closer. I can't see it. Okay, now can you see up here, this little tiny clitoris? There it is. Now, the clitoris actually comes right down to the corners here, past the level of the vagina, but in the old version, it's just right up here, a tiny little thing. And the bulbs of the vestibule are in that area and also look a bit withered. So it's all quite small. And also it's divided. Not only is it made smaller, it's divided. So you've got the clitoris, which everybody knows what it is. Unless you know a bit of anatomy, I don't know about modern girls now, but you wouldn't really name wise. If you give something a different name, it divides it. So you've got the clitoris and the bulbs of the vestibules as two different things. So you can't own it as one organ. It would be much better. In fact, I'm going to rename, I know I'm a man, but just to do all the women a favor, and I hope it's okay, I'm going to call it the clitoris and the bulbs of the clitoris. Women, put your hands up if you're okay with that. Everyone, fantastic. Right, from now on, the clitoris is the clitoris and the bulbs of the vestibule are actually the bulbs of the clitoris because they're the same organ. Fantastic. Right, now, how the clitoris should be. See here, before in the other picture, it's the tiny little thing right up here, but it travels along those bones right down almost to the sit bone. See, it's actually past the level of the vagina. And these, what we're now calling the bulbs of the clitoris, fill out the space in between. So it's a much bigger, juicier organ. And it's got this extra bit that men don't have, and it's all to do with feeling good. So that is more the size of it and the shape of it, and it makes for a much more juicy organ, really. Now, so diamond shape, the front of the pubic bone is about here, the sit bones are about here, and the coccyx are about here. So you get this diamond shape in the base of the pelvis. And this way we're working with it today is all part of the yellow energies. And for the men, let's get another picture for the men. So for the men, can you see how the erectile, so you've got the pubic arch here, you've got the sit bones here. Now it's much tighter for a man. It doesn't open so wide as a woman. But see, now the erectile tissue continues up here, but in here it's pretty well the same thing. It's traveling down this bone and it's connecting just before the sit bones on both sides. And these are two kind of tubes in a way that join in the middle, and they are joined behind about here. They split, and then this area goes inside to the prostate, but at the sides here goes along these, I think they're called the ischium, I can't remember, the ischium or something down here. And then you've got the coccyx back here somewhere. So you've got again this diamond shape in the base of the pelvic floor. Now I think there was even a picture of the diamond. Let me just look.